The Industrial Revolution report highlights how Uganda has the opportunity to become a leading player in harnessing the fourth industrial revolution technology application to solve its development challenges with a concerted effort and strategic focus on its area of competitive advantage.
The second is the digital world, where you have artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, blockchain, cloud computing, quantum computing, big data, virtual reality, and augmented reality, and so on. And lastly, the biological world, where you have nanotechnology, synthetic biology, bioprinting, and genetics. Now, as I mentioned all this, I hope the experts are trying to compare how far we have gone as Uganda in all these technologies and how much we are using them. The fourth industrial revolution is underpinned by the convergence of technologies that are breaking down the silos between physical, digital, and biological worlds. Right Honourable Prime Minister, it is with this background that the expert National Task Force on the Fourth Industrial Revolution embarked on the 4IR National Strategy.
The task force found out that the fourth revolution can create tremendous gains in human capital development by rapidly assessing and responding to the weak links in both education and healthcare systems.
The task force then identified was given specific terms of reference, which concluded: 1, to consider a national environmental scan and establish the current status of 4IR initiatives in the country. Secondly, to review existing national policies, legal and regulatory environment, and standards. Third, to recommend a comprehensive national ecosystem strategy for the adoption and promotion of 4IR across the range of domains and activities. Fourth, to identify national challenges and risks for the adoption of 4IR, because 4IR also has its own risks. You adopt it, but it also has its own risks. Like we see risks of computers and risks of other technologies.
Dr. Chris Bariomunsi, the Information and Communications Minister, however, argued Ugandans should not misquote the president, whose focus is on science and technology.
Up to now, I get requests from schools from where we want a computer, just a desktop computer, meaning that we are celebrating the fourth industrial revolution, but even we still have to catch up with the previous revolutions. And what comes out clearly is that Africa particularly has lagged behind in terms of these technologies, these advancements. So they happen elsewhere, and then we have to move fast to catch up. Now, the reason why His Excellency the President put in place this task force was to give this technical guidance. What should government do to make sure that it catches up with the rest of the world in terms of harnessing these technologies? That's the question. Because you heard, like the outline, there are many cutting-edge and disruptive technologies which we now talk of. Artificial intelligence, robotics. The other day we were in Dubai, and one of the presidents came with a bodyguard in the form of a robot. He didn't have human bodyguards. He had a robot guarding him. Whereas ours in Africa, they had, of course, human bodyguards with guns.
The report was handed over to the Prime Minister, Robina Nabanja. She will present it before Cabinet for discussion and how its recommendations can be implemented.
We are committed to studying this strategy, like my brother said, formalizing it, and officially launching it, as my brother has already said. I call upon all stakeholders, therefore, to embrace the fourth industrial revolution in solving our country's development challenges.
Story by Lubega Ibrahim for CTV PM Edition.